Hey everyone, CPO here, and this is going to be my last video standing next to Overclocked here, I'm pretty sure. I did sell it, so thanks for all of you who showed interest. It's being picked up in a few days from a guy from out of state. So with that said, it is also Easter Sunday, and I hope you guys are having a great Easter. And surviving this COVID epidemic situation. I know many of you, probably like myself, are on lockdown where we're not supposed to be out and about unless we're doing essential things like grocery shopping or getting gas or working essential jobs. So anyway, I hope you guys are surviving and staying healthy. Today I want to talk about shovels for a minute because I have something that I want to show you. And I want to compare it against some other options that you might have seen, particularly on my channel, or things that I've carried with me on my Jeep. So this is the Crazy Beaver. You guys have seen the video on this, I'm sure. If not, go back and look at my Crazy Beaver video. This is probably the roughest and toughest, most extreme shovel you can have for overlanding or other activities. It's got serrated edges and all that stuff. Big, heavy-duty shovel, but it is big and it's heavy-duty. So I also tend to carry something like this, which is a emergency collapsible shovel. And for some reason, this one is not wanting to cooperate with me. There we go. So this guy, you know, for emergency use, not bad. I mean, I guess, but it's pretty small. You're not going to get a lot of leverage. What I do like about it is it folds up nice and small, and does have the ability to have a little bit of a serrated edge here if you need to do some cutting type activities. But yeah, I keep this in my my tool bag, so not bad. Then you've got this guy here. This is nothing. So what I want to talk about really is this guy. This is the Sharvol. And the reason I brought it in comparison with these other two shovels is it's essentially the size of this small shovel, but as you'll quickly find, has the capability pretty much of this guy, which is pretty fascinating. All right, so it does first of all come in a nice little carrying bag, and inside it you will find the handle components. This guy here, this guy here, this guy, which we'll talk about here in a second, by the way. There's the brand, Sharvol. And then finally, we have the shovel head itself in a protective cover. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that off so you guys can see this guy here. Now, this thing is made of fairly heavy duty, much thicker steel than this one. At least it feels heavier duty. Ow, man, that's sharp. It's got a really sharp saw edge there. I don't know how well you can see that. Sharp saw edge here, and fairly sharp and really sharp. So the normal shovel ends here are normal shovel sharp, but this is almost like knife sharp on this side. So knife, saw, and then sharpened blade as it is. I believe these are aluminum handles. What I really like about this is the ability to have it set for multiple settings. So you can use it for a variety of purposes, such as hoeing or digging or, you know, crawling. If you had to climb ice or whatever, you've got lots of options here. It locks in very positively and is very solid once it's locked into place. Again, something I didn't find with this guy. So that's why this makes more sense for me. So Sharvol, there you go, you can see that there. It also does have a ruler, goes up to 3 inches, so you can measure your largest fish of the day. Haha, fisherman joke. Anyway, yeah, so I really like that. So you've got that, and then what you have are these pieces of the handle that can be screwed together to make the shovel a variety of lengths. So here's just a simple, basically this length of a shovel. But you're not limited to that because you can keep going. These do have O-rings in them, so that makes them, you know, obviously it's going to be a watertight seal, not that that matters a whole lot, but it does make it a snug seal, so it's not going to back out on you. So now we're getting this thing even longer. And then finally we'll add on the final end piece here. All right, so there we go. This Sharvol. Now I'm going to compare. I mean, it's almost the same length as the Crazy Beaver, but collapses down into a very small package. Why don't I bring you up so I can talk to you a little bit now. So that's this guy here, but we're not done yet. So it is a shovel of varying lengths. It also has a compass on the end, so you can use it as a survival tool as well. So not only a compass, a handle, lanyard type thing. If we pull this off, you've got a fire starter, so you can use the sharp edge of your shovel, or one thing we haven't talked about yet, which I'll get to soon, is this guy, which is a knife that comes with it. More on that, hold on. So you have this. If we unscrew this, we have a whistle, a safety whistle built right into this guy. So that's pretty cool. I'm not done yet though, hold on. I'm gonna dump this out, and I have this guy. This is a screwdriver bit. So hold on, keep that thought. Let me put this handle back in here. And now I'm gonna undo this section here. And in the bottom of this section, I have a place to put that screwdriver bit. So Phillips head, flip it around, flathead. Screwdriver built right into your shovel. That's pretty sweet. So when you're not using your screwdriver, it can just get stored inside here with the fire starter. If I can get that started. And if you do it just right, it doesn't make any noise once you tighten it down. So yeah, so there you go, screwdriver bit. And you could use other bits, I guess, if you had them with you. But let me talk about this knife. So here's the knife, again, Sharvol branded. It is a Tonto style blade, has a serrated saw edge at the top, pretty sharp. It's a thin knife, it's not a thick knife. And you do have some small hex holes here for using it as a small wrench. It's got an aluminum handle, hollow in the back. But here, check this out. What do you say we pull this apart? Let me add this handle piece on the back here. And then let's do this. It is also threaded. And now your knife just became a spear. So if you like spear fishing, I don't know, you want to protect yourself against some wild boar. Yeah, the shovel shovel is how it started. The Sharvol really turned out to be quite a bit more of a survival kit. So I think that's really cool. And essentially, you can put this entire thing together as a shovel. Knife is in here, fire starter, whistle, screwdriver, all in here, compass, ruler, saw, the works. Yeah. And that's the Sharvol. I think it's pretty darn awesome if you ask me. So that's really what I wanted to show you today, the Sharvol. It is available on Amazon. Of course, I'll put a link in the description. I do have an Amazon affiliate account, so anytime you purchase off of Amazon, you don't pay any more, but it helps me out. I am trying to find a way to keep this channel alive. So just so you know, you're probably going to see more from me like this, review type things. I like doing high quality, high-end stuff like this. But stay tuned, because the future, I don't know what it's going to bring yet. In my new environment, my new state, I'm going to be doing some things. So we're gonna try and keep this thing alive. By the way, Sharvol has told me they are going to give one of these away to you guys the same way I normally do giveaways. Comment on this video on YouTube and I'll do a random drawing, and Sharvol's going to send one of these out to a lucky winner. So if you want one of these, very heavy dude, man, this thing's... By the way, here's the other survival use of this guy right here. You didn't see that on my channel. That's probably some kung fu channel somewhere. No, really, sharp edge. Yeah, that would hurt. This thing is heavy. Anyway, guys, comment below if you want one of these for giveaway. Sharvol's going to come through on that. If you want to buy one, you don't win the giveaway, go to Amazon, use my link. Really appreciate it. By the way, say goodbye to Overclocked. You'll probably see it again, I'm sure, in a future video, but this might be the last video of me actually sitting here doing a review with it. Don't worry, though. Look, see that back there? We got the TJ, still in the family. Don't worry. I got other Jeep plans in mind in the future. I just got to get moved and settled. So don't write me off yet. Don't unsubscribe just because I sold Overclocked, even though this entire channel started because of this Jeep right here. A lot of sentimental value and history in this Jeep. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.